Hello and welcome to Paragon Gaming UK. This is, as you can see, the new Microsoft Flight. It's not the most interesting game, but if you're a fan of flight simulators, I think you should love it. I personally can't keep off of it, so is it free to download? It does only come with Hawaii and 2 aeroplanes, of which I will show you when it loads. Strangely, it's taken longer than it normally does. Might be because I'm trying to download as well. Let's have a look. Here we go. This Hawaii, the green island here, is the only island you can actually fly about. Well, you can fly to the other islands that are up top, but if you try to fly up to them, you end up it's just blurry. You can't really see anything at all. The planes you get are this one for free. I think you get this if you sign into Games for Windows Live. So if you've got an Xbox Live account, sign into that and you get that plane. And my favourite plane is that's just gorgeous. It's like a car. Really, it's just like a car when you're flying it. Interior and everything. It's just. And one of the best things about that is, as you can see, wheels right, it's on ground. Put the wheels away and you can land it on water, which makes, because they're pretty slow planes, and Hawaii's quite a big island for these small planes. It's nice that it can land on water, so you can have a little break if you get a bit bored of flying. These are the planes you get if you buy the add-ons, which include the other islands. I am going to buy them, and I will do reviews on these planes and upload videos around the other islands, and maybe a few missions, a few landing challenges and stuff like that. That looks a pretty cool plane. I might have to, I might go on at first ones I go, although at the same time I still like the look of that, even though it's, is it Japanese? That one, I think that one's mainly used for missions, but let's get in this. I have different colours. So far the only colours I've unlocked is that one, which is the original colour you start with when you first play the game. This one, which I can't remember how I unlocked it. And the new one I've unlocked is the black and red one, which I unlocked for completing all the introductory things, I think. I might be wrong. But when you go on, you can see how if you put your mouse over it or you click it, and it leaves silver on the first 3 Icon A5 landing challenges. Yeah, I've not done that yet. That actually looks pretty good as well. What's this one like? I quite like that one as well, if I'm honest. I like that one. So that's some rescue plane or something. SAR? I don't know. Complete, yes. Complete search and rescue. It's some sort of rescue plane. Reach level 13. That's. I'm not a fan of that. Let's. Hold on. I have unlocked that colour as well. Which again, I don't know how. So, I'm gonna go with this colour. Select aircraft. You've got activities, missions, challenges. I've actually done all the missions you get with a free version. Nah, I'll get more when you buy the other islands. You've got loads of challenges to do. I've not really done any of them yet. I've mainly been free flying online and hunting for some of these aero caches, or however you say it.
Welcome to the Aero Cache hunt screen.
Aero
caches can be difficult to find without doing a little research.
They're all over the island. Some of them are on the other islands. I don't know if you can get them without the DL. Well, no, you can't get them without the DLC.
Read the hint.
There is some that are like in the further out in the atmosphere, the Earth, which you can't reach in a plane that only goes about 140 miles an hour. You just stall and die. Let's maybe do a mission. Job board. You can do missions while you're online. Fly 20 miles. That's simple enough. Start mission. 20 miles takes about 15 minutes in these planes. They are, from what I can tell, they are going to be releasing more countries and islands and more planes. I'm really hoping for a jet. There is a award for reaching Mach 3, which is 3 times the speed of sound. So yeah, you're not going to hit that in a plane with a propeller. You do need a plane with a jet engine or two to hit Mach 3. Well, I mean, what's the speed of sound? About 600 and something miles an hour? What sort of runway is that? Oh no, taxi to the runway. Oh, let's go. I'm not the best at taxiing. I'm alright at flying. I'm alright at landing.
Did the burgers at this place really cost $100?
No. They don't cost $100.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Chill out. Isn't crappy plane I'm in. Oh, this is what? This is the runway? Oh crap. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes.
Here we go.
Yes, here we go. Nice and easy. I mean, just look at this cockpit. That's just beautiful. Right, turn round this direction. Put my wheels away, otherwise it just drags you down. You can see at the top you've got your compass telling you which direction you put your head in. You've got your speed, your throttle, which you're really supposed to, once you're at cruising altitude, which is pretty low for these planes, you're supposed to stick your throttle on about 80, 85. I'm just going to go 100 to help get there a little quicker. You can see your altitude and my fuel. Even in this small plane, it goes hours without you running out of fuel.
Wow, everything looks so small from here.
No, it doesn't. As you can see, certain part, like this below us, looks like there's been lava from the volcano, which is up there. There's a few volcanoes on the game. There's also live volcanoes. They don't look too good. I mean, I'm playing this on the top graphics. I mean, the planes are zoomed in a bit too much. The planes look very, very good. Turn the lights on. The planes do look very good, I think. As you can see up close, you can. It's just there is some trees down there, but the rest are like pictures of tops of trees. When you're flying higher up, which I'll head up now, it looks a lot better. So I messed about with graphics settings yesterday just to see what it looked like on the lower graphics, and it's terrible. If you like the game and you haven't got a good computer, buy it, download it even. Like I said, it's free. You still get the fun of the game, you just don't get the good graphics. If you really want to enjoy it, you want it on high graphics. Let me just have a little look. Options. Graphics, I'm already on it. High. I take it. Oh no, shadow quality maximum. That's probably why it don't look as good as I'm used to it. Texture on high, weather quality on high. Let's put everything all the way to the top. Like I says yesterday, my little brother says it looks rubbish, and he said he were on low graphics. So I thought I'd just put it on and test how it looked. And yeah, I agreed. It looks very blurry. The cockpits look like a game that was made quite a few years ago. I couldn't really look at the rest of the graphics because while I was flying at that point in time, it was the middle of the night, which was a little dark. All I could see was the cockpit with the lights on. The angle of the blades cannot be adjusted. I didn't expect to adjust the angle of the blades. the loading screen makes it sound so complicated to fly away. It's not. I'm playing with an Xbox pad, and you've got LB and RB for your throttle. You've got your analog sticks for your camera, your right analog stick for camera, your left analog stick for turning and going up and down.
Oh, wow. My
I
vision
don't think
went
you like
blurry.
that. And that's it. Your B's for your wheels, A's brake, X when you landed on the ground. You can't do it mid-air, obviously. You can also do it on the water and strangely walk on water, but you can press X, or I think on the keyboard it's E, and you can actually get out your aeroplane and walk about. It can be good for taking pictures. I've downloaded this on Steam, and strangely the button for taking screenshots on Steam is F12, whereas on this game it also changes the camera to a stupid camera, so I just took a picture of that. I need to edit them settings somehow. I've not tried it yet, but it needs to be done. As you can see, it's just, the world is just beautiful here. I've always been a huge fan of these. I've played quite a lot of flight simulator games. 2004 I think it was, and played a lot, spent a lot of hours on 2010. I used to do 4-hour flights, take off from England and fly over to the airport where I go on holiday to Tenerife. Just, it gets a bit boring doing big flights. I'll be honest, these smaller planes and smaller islands is a lot more fun, especially when you can add friends to the game. You can just fly about and just, I suppose, look at scenery, as gay as that sounds. But I like doing it, especially when on co-op, well, on multiplayer online, you can still do missions. So, like this, where I've got to fly 20 miles just to get a burger, which is a little strange. You ring somewhere closer and get them to deliver, really. Or you pop to your local McDonald's or KFC or something. But yeah, you get missions, and I could be doing this with one of my friends in a plane flying behind me if I wanted to. As you can see, that's one of the islands over there that you get with the DLC. You can fly over to them. It is very, very blurry. Even on, it's basically, the island is like playing on low graphics. There's no buildings, there's no trees. There really isn't any photos. All it is colours. It's like someone's painted the beach yellow and painted the island green and brown, and it was done by a 2-year-old. It's a mess. I did fly there in the night, one night, and it was quiet. It would, like I said, it was night, so it was dark, and it was very, very hard to see properly. But because it looked so bad, I just turned around and landed at a different airport. When you quit the game, if I quit this now, it would cancel the mission if you're on a mission. If you try to quit, it ends the mission. But if you're in free flight and you quit, it just saves where you are, your fuel, your plane. You don't have to click save, it just automatically saves. So you could be in the middle of a flight with a friend and just you both come offline, put it back online tomorrow, and you'll both start where you carried up, where you finished. I'm not sure how many players it is for the online. I've not tested it yet. I think I've had about 7 or 8 people in a single game, but I had to leave that before it could get full. Microsoft are asking people on the website, well, it says on the loading screen, go to the website and give them let them know what you want added. A few features I'd like actually is when you get out of your plane on multiplayer, you cannot see each other, so that's pretty boring. I'd like to be able to see each other when outside of the plane. Also, I'd like more islands, obviously, more planes. On the old games, you could speak to the control towers at airports and ask if you can land on and take off. That's not on here, which I quite liked. And on single player, there's no other planes on the game. So unless you play on multiplayer, you are going to be the only plane you ever see. I have seen a few helicopters on some islands before, but that's all I've seen apart from myself. So there are a few things I'd like added. To help speed this along, I'm going to lose some XP for this, but I'm going to press N to skip to waypoint. $853 passengers in a Airbus A380, that's quite a lot. Right, now it's landing. I'm going to slow down a little bit.
There's the airport. Burger, burger, burger.
Calm down, it's only a burger. You'll see at the airport there's 4 red lights. To get perfect landing, it's 2 red, 2 white. I'm not sure if red's too high or white's too high. I think maybe white's too high, red's too low. I don't actually know where the runway is. I best have a look. I think I'm going in at a wrong angle here. This is going to be a bit of a bad landing because I don't know which direction I'm supposed to land. I might have a little quiet while I concentrate doing this. I'm not the best at landing, but I can do it. I usually land and head in pretty well, and then I get quite a hard landing, which is a bit bad. I think I've had one nice soft landing before. Actually 2. I don't know why, but I like to keep changing camera angles and cameras. Let's get my wheels out. The best way up and get out. Yeah, I'm coming in a little too low. Please give me a little more speed. It wasn't the best landing, but I did it anyway.
All right, well done.
Wasn't the best lines I've ever had. Probably one of the worst, but for all you know, I could just be saying that, and I could be just that bad all the time. At least it hit the runway, and we're not dead. A feature they're missing is also damage to planes. I know, understandably, it can be quite hard for them to create damage on planes like this, and some of the companies might not like them to show the damage on the planes for some weird reason, but I'd still have liked to see it on maybe some planes. Also, I'd like to see helicopters.
Nicely done. I'm impressed. And hungry.
Right,
Let's eat.
and that will be all for this video. If you're interested in this game and would like to see more, let me know by commenting on this video or following at Paragon Gaming UK on Twitter. Thank you for watching.